With the new year right around the corner, I want to share the exact process that I use year after year to literally manifest and achieve all of the goals that I want for the year ahead. I've manifested my dream relationship, apartment, car, business, health, and this stuff really works. You want to keep this specific and not too broad. So I would choose 3 or 4 categories that are your main ones that you really want to emphasize for the year. This could be finances and business. This could be health, relationships, you name it. Now the trick here under each of these categories is to jot down what you want, but instead of just thinking about what that exactly is, you want to look into the feeling that you get from it. So for example, if hitting a $10,000 month is your big thing, I would actually not recommend having $10,000 as your goal because that kind of gives you the ceiling. What if you're actually capable of $20,000, $30,000, $50,000 a month? But what's more important is to look at the emotional side of it. So what type of lifestyle could this give you and how would that make you feel? Once you have all of your 3 or 4 categories and you have jots under of what your goals are and how these all make you feel, we can move on to the next step. So the next thing we do is reverse engineer it and look at what we can actually do day to day to hit this goal. Because unfortunately, just writing something down on a piece of paper is probably not going to make it happen. We need to take actionable steps every single day. So going back to the example, let's say it's for business. If you want to hit that $10,000 month, what do you actually have to do every single day to do that? Do you need to post more consistently on social media? Do you need to hire someone? Do you need to start your work an hour earlier each day so that you get an hour more of productivity? Look at what these actionable steps are that you actually need to do yourself to hit these goals and write them down within that category. Now that we have our 3 or 4 categories, our goals, the emotion behind it, and our actionable steps, now we can go into the visuals. I'm a big believer that visuals and vision boards are really part of where the magic happens. So for each of these categories, go into Pinterest, find some magazines, and find pictures and visuals that are consistent with each of these categories and the feelings and the goals that you have tied to them. You do a physical vision board where you're cutting it out and sticking it to a canvas, or design it on Canva so you can have it as your phone and laptop wallpaper. This is something that works for me literally every single time. I'll even revisit it each quarter and redo it in case I've already hit my goals. But it's a really good way to break down the specific things that you want to focus on, figure out the emotion that you want to feel tied to it, determine what you actually need to do day to day to achieve it, then have the visuals that you can go back to it every single day.